Takoka Heather, and I am an entrepreneur and I'm also a laboratory technician by profession. I am so honored today to be spotlighted by the Gambian Girl Power in honor of International Women's Day. Well, I was raised in a supportive family that education, valued equality, and community development. My parents, they encouraged me to pursue my studies diligently, leading me to pursuing a degree in the social sciences. My aunt, Amisila Sar, is one of the pioneers of gender activism in the Gambia, fighting for the rights of women and children. And I attended her school, Nyakoi Nozu School, during my formative years, where, we were taught the importance of gender equality and inclusion. My grandmother, Yasah Nagay, of blessed memory, was an epitome, of a giver. And my mother, both my mom and my grandmom, instilled in me the importance of community service and giving back. This upbringing, I believe, an educational foundation, has equipped me with the tools to advocate effectively for gender equality in the Gambia and to engage in community development as well. Well, my perspective on the gender landscape is as a nation, we have made commendable strides towards gender equality. Yet, there are significant challenges that still persist till date. Women still remain underrepresented in political arenas, and just a small fraction of women are holding parliamentary seats. Gender based violence is one of our major issues still date, including practices like female genital mutilation. We have seen, recently how activists fought day and night just to make sure that the law is, in place. And these and more, many more, continue to affect, a substantial portion of the female population. We also have the economic disparities also existing till date, and women have very much limited access to financial resources and opportunities in this country. Well, Gambian women have been at the forefront of driving, change. I love Gambian women. And, when it comes to political engagement, you see women like my aunt, women like Mrs. Fatmata Jallo Tambajang, who have been, pioneers in political activism, advocating for women's rights, participating actively in politics, thereby inspiring a new generation of female leaders. And when it comes to educational initiatives, you have women who have established institutions like I gave earlier the example of my aunt with the Nyakoi Nozu School, which have played a pivotal role in promoting gender equality from early childhood education, ensuring that both boys and girls understand the importance, of equal opportunities. And entrepreneurship, many women are venturing into business, breaking traditional barriers and contributing significantly to the economy. While several critical issues remain concerning, as I mentioned earlier, the gender based violence, despite legislative measures, GBV, including FGM, remains very prevalent, and the political underrepresentation as well. The low percentage of women in parliamentary positions underscores the need for greater political inclusion. Also, the economic disparities, these I've also mentioned earlier. Women often have limited access to financial resources and face barriers, to economic opportunities, hindering their economic empowerment. Well, I've been very much involved in advocacy and lending my voice, even though I would love to be more involved, like collaborating with the NGOs to conduct workshops, educating communities, about the detrimental effects of GBV and the importance of women's rights. But one thing I've been really involved in is some mentorship programs. I mentor a couple of young girls. I've had this mentorship initiative whereby I encourage them to pursue, entrepreneurship. and to also participate actively in civic matters, and those women that would love to take on leadership roles to go for it. I would also love to be engaged in policy engagement, whereby I participate in dialogues with policymakers to advocate for the enforcement of the existing laws protecting women's rights and the introduction of more robust gender sensitive policies. Well, I've been engaged with many organizations. One is the Gambian Girl Power, that is geared towards empowering young girls and also trying to educate them on the importance of challenging traditional norms, that perpetuate discrimination against girls, and many other organizations as well. And also, I have initiatives of support networks whereby I have founded a circle called the Hasmina Bloom Circle, whereby we help women flourish in mind, body, and finances. And also, we are working towards inviting survivors of FGM and gender-based violence, providing them with psychological assistance and the pathways to economic independence as well. I am also, always collaborating with, women entrepreneurs and networks, sharing resources and access to trainings, thereby enhancing their business prospects as well. Well, the future I envision for Gambian women and girls is a future where equality prevails. Women have equal opportunities, in all sectors, and gender based disparities are eliminated. Also, active participation, women being in the forefront of decision making processes at all levels. Also, the economic empowerment, women having unrestricted access to economic resources. That will be a blissful, very, very blissful future to see. Yeah. Well, I would like to urge on all women and girls to pursue education relentlessly. Education is a powerful tool to empowerment. I'd also like for women and girls to stand firm, against injustice. Do not tolerate any form of discrimination or violence. Know your rights and advocate for them. I'll also love if we as women support one another. We build strong networks with fellow women. Together, we can overcome the challenges and create a more equitable society. I love to believe that when women come together and we rise up, we create a whole ecosystem of abundance. This I very much believe in. And also, I would like to urge on women to embrace leadership more, take on more leadership roles. Your voice and your decisions are vital in the processes of this nation, the decision making processes. So, thank you very much.